Let me introduce myself. Hey, my name is Tasha, but I go by Sarita Bonita. And I'm just a young girl that see life in a different pair of eyes. Where I still believe in love. I still believe in, just the greatness in life, even through the struggles. And I'm just here to help you see the same thing. So I hope you enjoy.
So what's up, bestie? It's your girl Extra T on the Extra T podcast show, and I'm back with another message. Hey, friend, I ain't gonna lie, I've been missing y'all. Okay, so friend, I ain't gonna lie to you. So remember, I've been telling y'all I've been going through it the past couple of weeks. Like I've been like in the fucking depressed mode. You get what I'm saying? Trying to find balance in my mind, my head. But I had a lot of stuff coming up from past. You know what I'm saying? Due to, I've been telling y'all, like the video has been telling y'all how I've been going through it and how it was hard for me to stay focused due to me losing a friend that I've been having since childhood. And a lot of childhood shit been coming up mentally. You get what I'm saying? Due to, things I never addressed, things I never faced, the reality of things. Just a lot of hidden truths that I should have been recognized or been seeing. And, and it is what it is because sometimes we go through shit, right? And I'm going to tell you something, friend, because like I say, like the first thing I was saying, like, oh, I didn't see that coming. When do you didn't go see a lot of shit coming. You get what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you something, friend. I'm gonna be 100% real with you. And I know I'm getting tired of talking about my friend Dev or whatever. But one thing about it, friend, but it helped me realize that change is here, regardless if you accept it or not. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna hear me say that more than once on the podcast channel. You know what I'm saying? One thing about it, friend, I ain't scared to repeat nothing or say nothing. You get what I'm saying? Because maybe you didn't hear it the first time. You get what I'm saying? I ain't no telling who hearing this time, right? And sometimes you need to say it before you can remember it, right? You keep on hearing something, you ain't got no choice but to remember it. Hear me out real quick, right? Change gonna be here knocking on your door, regardless if you like it or not. Change, like one thing, it's helping me realize that life goes on. Life goes on, and I'm not saying it in the most most malicious way. No, hell no. I'm saying it as in life gonna keep on doing life, with or without our consent, with or without us saying, okay, well, you can move forward. It gonna move forward regardless. Do you get what I'm saying, friend? It don't get no fuck about what we talking about at all. And I realize a lot of times a mug just sit there and let life pass them by because a mug can be stuck in a sucking place, stuck in the past, stuck on some of the shit they going through in life that you cannot control. And one thing about me, friend, I ain't gonna lie, I was stuck in a certain mind frame for the past couple of years because I got my, as in like when you go through life challenges and stuff like that, it ain't easy. It ain't easy breaking away from that cycle. You get what I'm saying? It's easy. You only know that you don't know how. You don't see how it truly is until you meet people. I'm gonna tell you something. Mean people, friend, teach you. They will let you know. They will show you what you currently got going on. People are mirrors. You get what I'm saying? People are mirrors, and we always learning one way or another. Every day we learning from something, right? And I'm always worried about improvement a lot. I be my worst critic. I ain't gonna lie. And I'm gonna tell you something, friend. I realized I never really just allowed myself to just enjoy life. I always was serious. It's either I'm not serious at all or I'm too serious. You get what I'm saying? It's either I'm not gonna take you serious at all or I'm gonna take you too serious. And I realized that in my life, I either didn't take it serious or I take it too serious. And friend, I'm gonna be 100% real with you. I'm really tired of taking my life so serious. I wanna have fun, fuck around like everybody else do. You get what I'm saying? I'm young as hell. You know what I'm saying? Looking for soulmates and shit like that. You get what I'm saying? Because I had an old soul. I had an old soul, friend. I'm the type of person, I look for people in my life that they're going to last for a while. When I make a friend, you know what I'm saying? I take friendship. I take the friendship word seriously. But I call everybody. I be like, friend. That's just the way I talk. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know what I'm saying? But the big finale is when I let people get close to me. Now that's the hard part. See, a lot of people when they see I say friend, I talk with friend, like, hey friend, all that shit. That's just the way I talk. That's just how I let you in my love bubble. You get what I'm saying? But my personal bubble, my life is a different story. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of people might get that mistaken as you being too gullible, you being too friendly. And I ain't gonna lie, motherfucker have been desperate in their life before. I didn't know it. But I used to wear my heart on my sleeve. So I used to just want to, to spread love. I'm the type of person I like to give love. That will feed my heart. You get what I'm saying? But I don't like to be used for it. And I don't like to be looked like a damn fool. In both ways, I done been there because of desperation, right? Moving too fast, impulsiveness, and all this shit, right? So I told you, taking life a little too serious. So I didn't notice it though, but life have its like my ego used to be so big, friend, to the point when I went out sad about certain shit, instead of me just looking at the what went wrong, I'm looking at my ego. You get what I'm saying, friend? I'm gonna be honest with you, friend. I want to be able to look at back in my life and laugh at a lot of shit. Because my friend ain't gonna lie, I was dumb as hell. I did. That was dumb ass shit. I want to be able to laugh at shit like that. You get what I'm saying? And now me getting in my ego and getting mad and angry and beat myself up like I've been doing in life. You get what I'm saying? When people do me dirty, I'm the one over here sad and talking shit, bitter or whatever the fuck. You get what I'm saying? Like, friend, people, I'm not the first person that motherfucker gonna do wrong, and I ain't gonna be the last one. I just don't want to get done wrong no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably gonna have motherfuckers to try it in life, but when you know better, you do better. You get what I'm saying? Like, all it takes is you to be aware. Now that's why I was watching one reader. She was like, you're not gonna repeat the past no more. You cannot undo self-awareness. You get what I'm saying? You can't undo that. When you know something, you know something. Friend, I'm gonna be 100% real with you, and this is how I know that people in life look at people to scam and look at people to get over on, or people do anything to get in their life. Like, there's people out here that plot on good people. You know what I'm saying? And instead of me getting mad about it, I just got to be the one to be the small one and know when somebody trying to plot on the kid. You get what I'm saying? Because it was so crazy. Cause me and one of my old coworkers, who were talking or whatever, right? And we were talking or whatever because like I done been in connections and shit. You know what I'm saying? That I was kind of mad about for a very long time. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm still to this day. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Even having conversation with somebody recently, you know what I'm saying, it kind of knocked some of the resentment off, but I still have some in my heart, I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? And I'm learning that, due to that conversation, that it ain't all that person's fault. You know what I'm saying? We are human and we keep on moving forward, but us reconnecting is a no-go. I just move forward. You get what I'm saying? Because that's why we don't learn our lessons even when we reconnect back with past people or people who once hurt us. Or even if I am now saying speaking my piece, I rather still let it be there and go on about my business. Because if a person play you once, they'll play you again. You get what I'm saying? Even I shouldn't have to walk on eggshells with you, or I have to keep on speaking up. You get what I'm saying? If I speak up and tell you some shit I don't like, this is the type of connections I want, friend. If I tell you something, because I promise you, if you do that to me, you ain't got to worry about it. That's why, like I don't think I'm Queen Elizabeth or somebody when I tell you, oh, I don't like this, I don't like that. I got boundaries, friend. Everybody don't have boundaries, but I do. It's strict over here, and it's strict over here because I give a lot. You get what I'm saying? I'm a giver. So I know what I bring to the table. So I require shit too. You know what I'm saying? Like, as in, like, I know I ain't got to put all them extra barriers up out of fear like I normally do. You know what I'm saying? I can just say what I like and what I don't like. And if I don't like it, I ain't got to deal with it. You get what I'm saying? I'm learning. I don't got to deal with people if I don't want to. You get what I'm saying? I ain't got to deal with a damn soul if I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference between this go round in my life. I mean, chapter 3. You get what I'm saying? I don't have to deal with nobody I don't want to deal with. Exes, old flings, old friends, family members, whoever I don't want to deal with, I don't got to deal with. Old coworkers, whoever. I don't got to deal with them, especially exes and old flings and old friends. I'm not even gonna lie to you, them no go, especially exes, old flames for sure. Like, I don't want nobody I done ever dealt with. You know what I'm saying, on this type of time. And I'm gonna be honest with you, and it ain't because I think I'm more. It's just because I know, like, this go around, I know why you really were here. You know what I'm saying? I got common sense to know why you were here. You weren't here for the legit reason. You always had hidden motives. You get what I'm saying, and it's okay. I forgive you. It is what it is, and I'm gonna go on about my life. But don't go find you somebody else to use, because I'm a real genuine motherfucker, and I don't got time to be dealing with people that only look for me as sex based. That's why I tell women, like I try to tell people, I tell my closest friend, I'm gonna look like the pessimistic friend. I'm gonna look like the hater, but I'm the one that gonna see beyond the bullshit. And I learned to speak when you spoken to. I'm learning to not just tell people how I feel no more, as in, like, about their life. That's your life, friend. You know what I'm saying? And if you get like, I can't control your life, but if it get too messy, I just know how to move out the way. Now I know you're gonna be like, why would you leave somebody in the cold? Because friend, I don't condone in that type of stuff. It's not that I think I'm better than it, but I'm on a path right now. If people not elevating or they don't want better for themselves, I ain't got no choice but to leave them behind because God gonna make me do it. You get what I'm saying? You ain't get what I'm saying, friend. I'm on a strict path. You get what I'm saying? Well, I can't be because people are influences. You get what I'm saying? If I'm trying to break bad habits, why the fuck I'm gonna be around somebody that continue being in bad habits? Sometimes you have to love people from afar. You see what I'm saying? If I'm trying to slack smoking down and slack drinking down, why the fuck would I hang with somebody that's drinking and smoking all the time? Come on now. Not because I think I'm better than that. It's just because when you know better, you do better. Goddamn, when you want better, you do different shit. When you want different, you do different. Do you get what I'm saying? And we live in a world now where people think, oh, you think you better. Maybe so then, bitch. If that's what you want to take, that's what you got out of it, take it. Take it and run with it. I don't give a fuck. You get what I'm saying? But anyway, now let me get the cuss. Okay, bag it up right quick, right? So I'm gonna tell you how I know people be looking for people to use, right? Come in or coworker, we were talking whatever, right? And we used to have a whole lot of conversations about different shit. And I was kind of telling him, like how I was waking up to like, certain behaviors and certain patterns. And I was noticing what certain motherfuckers were doing and shit, you know what I'm saying? Especially like in the dating pool or whatever. Like, the dating pool, like people don't take people serious no more. You know what I'm saying? That's why you will see me single most of the time because I'm a serious dater. I don't mind being with the same dude. It's either I'm not gonna like you and I'm gonna talk to whoever I want to talk to. And I'm gonna tell you something, friend. I done sit here and I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be 100% real with you, even if it made me look bad. I done sat here and see men that will beg you for all your attention. You give it to them and they be doing you fucking dirty. You get what I'm saying? You will sit there and stop. You will stop entertaining other people to entertain that one person, and they will play your ass to the left. Do you get what I'm saying? Hear me out, friend. And then now you getting mad or whatever, right? Which I be had to get out of my ego and change the way I be viewing things too because of my own little shit lessons and shit I be having going on. And girl, it's a whole lot of deep friend, it's a whole lot of deep shit I've been learning about myself and about life, right? And about my situations and why I had to go through certain shit. Cause you remember I told you I done been a player. I was a player most of my life, especially my child. When I started dating, I was a player. I tell y'all that all the time. I was a player. I didn't take no niggas. I didn't take no dudes serious. For one, I always had a dude I liked it, and the other dudes would just be just there, so I won't be too head over heels from the dude that I like. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna be real with you. I always had multiple options, and was I having sex with all of them? No, I was not. I was very stingy with my privacy. You get what I'm saying? So it was just basically just connections, right? Nowadays, now I'm not saying that we grown as hell. If you want to fuck, you want to fuck, right? But I'm gonna tell you like this, friend. But now that's all connections about. Back in the day, friend, like you would be surprised how many bonds, like the connection that I had, friend. Like, friend, motherfuckers fuck with the kid. You get what I'm saying? Like nowadays, like this all dudes do. Soon you meet them, first thing they talk about is sex. But hold on, first let me get to what me and my coworker was talking about. Then we'll get to it, right? And so he was just like, oh man, you done woke up. Oh, it's over with now. You done woke up. So I guess I forgot what I was telling him or whatever, but he was basically saying like, like the motherfucker playing mind games with me, being manipulative is over with. You get what I'm saying? Because I done woke up to the game. Gotta remember that, friend. People don't understand is like I was already kind of intrigued with the game a little bit, but not really. You get what I'm saying? The thing is, I've been so cold to the point when I did finally fall in love, you know what I'm saying? I was kind of gullible in it, you know what I'm saying? I was street too. I was real street. You know what I'm saying? Thinking that you could be streaked on the mind, thinking they gonna make the motherfucker be faithful. Hell no, they don't stop shit. I ain't gonna lie, even when I had a boyfriend one time, he was bitching so much. I was just like, man, you bitch, man, I'm bitching too much. I was too much like a dude. You get what I'm saying? As in I was emotionally unavailable. And I used to not text my dude for about 3 days. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in school, I'm got other shit going on. I'm at college and shit, man. All these damn dudes up here. I ain't gonna lie, friend. I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't shit. I wasn't shit back then. I ain't gonna lie, friend. So I told you, I'm not gonna take you serious at all, or I'm gonna take you too serious. And the whole time I was with a dude or whatever, I can't tell y'all too much. I can't put y'all all in my business. But I still had feelings for somebody else. You know, I told you I had a mind dude. You get what I'm saying? With my mind, the mind motherfucker, I liked it. You know, I ain't tell. I thought motherfucker. I'm gonna tell you something. I don't care what nobody say. Motherfucker can tell when you like them. He swear up and down he couldn't tell that I liked them or whatever. And then when we moved forward from it, or he couldn't tell that how much I liked them or whatever. You know what I'm saying? People be I don't know what's up with men, but they want words of affirmation all the time. I'm not good with it. I wasn't good with it. I show you how much I like you, but how much I make time for you, right? And how this dude here, I used to drop doing everything I was doing to chill with him. You know what I'm saying? He was in college too. We was like long distance kind of. You know what I'm saying? But I was crazy about it. I ain't gonna lie, they was one of my favorite people. You know what I'm saying in the world. You know, you know what I'm saying. So and we used to be bonding. One thing I can say, my man dude used to chill for like 5 or 6 hours straight. Don't ask me for sex or shit. I'm telling you, even he probably was shy. I feel like he was shy. But my thing is, he could have initially, he didn't try to start it or nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I respect him for that. Even if that I still want to ask him like, was you just shy or you really weren't thinking about it? Because I remember a long time ago he had made a status. He was just like something about he was something, but he know he can't X N S for that. You know, put my name in like he used to play a lot of mind games and shit. You know what I'm saying? See, that was my cycle of dealing with dudes that play mind games, like to be emotional manipulators and shit like that. You know, and had players, but they play it. They smooth talkers. I ain't gonna lie, I used to have a thing with players because I was one. So we kind of understood each other. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't no emotions, and they was emotionally unavailable type shit. I don't know what the fuck it was, but I used to deal with players back in the day. Now, do I want the motherfuckers now? Hell no. Baby, we growing up now. You know what I'm saying? But so I already knew what players, and I attract a lot of players. I still to this day attract players. Gotta attract older men, all type of damn men. They be all type, different colors, different races, all type of shit. And friend, I'm just like, friend, look, boo, I already been there, done it. I already know what type of timing you on. You know what I'm saying? So spare me. You get what I'm saying? But anyways, so to do the time, whatever I was dealing with, I really I don't know what the fuck I was doing, friend. I was doing a lot of dumb shit though. You know what I'm saying? And then when I finally did, like I ended up doing the boyfriend I was dealing with at that moment. Like I told you, they would text me texting me. I want to text him 2 or 3 days. I was going 2 or 3 days without texting them and shit. I kind of did him wrong. I ain't gonna lie, but it was just because he was nagging. I ain't with that nagging. I'm not a nag. Like I don't like nagging. And if I ever speak up about something, it's because like it's really bothering me. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he had the right to speak up about it, but at the time I was young, 19. You know what I'm saying, 18, 19. When I won, I think I was 18, 19. About 19 because I started dealing with him I was after school after I graduated because I used to deal with people for a very long time. But anyway, so cause we were just connected. You just used to have texting buddies and shit like that. Yeah, back in that time, or texting buddies used to be cool, right, or whatever, right? So, I kind of did him kind of dirty. I ain't gonna lie, cause he would kind of nag me a little bit. I mean, I used to go to school, and I was like, "Friend, I'm about to break up my boyfriend." My friends that the mom used to keep me in a relationship. I was just like, "You like wow?" Like, cuz he doing this, he doing that, and woo. And the relationship was short lived, friend. It was short lived or whatever. I ain't gonna lie, it wasn't that long. But more of the story, I didn't take it serious enough. You know what I'm saying? I didn't take it serious. And then boom, like, I'm gonna tell you something. I really feel like we go through karma, we go through life changes, we go through shit. Cause the path I was going down was not the path for me. You get what I'm saying? Like just imagine a girl, like a young girl that got a pretty heart, you know what I'm saying? And you walking around thinking it's cool to be a dude. You think it's cool to act like a dude. You get what I'm saying? Like, friend, I'm gonna be 100% real with you, friend. If I'm talking to a lady, baby, you too pretty for that. You too pretty for that. The best thing I ever had to ever, I realized in my life, the best thing that I got in my life is being a woman. Being a woman is like having like the magic stick. No lie. You get what I'm saying? Because it's just some shit you got that a man can't do. You know what I'm saying? There's some shit about men that a woman can't do. You know what I'm saying? Like my thing, I love being a woman because I'm able to be feminine. I'm able to be soft if I want to. You get what I'm saying? I can be lovey-dovey as much as I want. So I can nurture. I can kiss my nigga 1,000 motherfucking times. You know what I'm saying? I can also be soft to other women if I want to. But which a lot of stuff look gay to other people nowadays. But it's really just affection. You know what I'm saying? Like you show love to people, compassion, nurturing and stuff like that, right? I got a thing for being like I really love pouring nurturing energy into people. I love being nurturing. You know what I'm saying? Like this always been me. And I be telling myself, if you love being nurturing, be nurturing for yourself. You don't gotta always be nurturing for the next motherfucker. You can be there for yourself. Because you know, like when you point, like, you know how they say self-love is the best love, right? Self-love here look different because you ain't, especially if you don't know how to love on yourself for real. Because how you love on somebody else to show up for somebody else is more different than you show up for yourself. But it's really the same. Just doing shit that you want to do. Stop telling yourself no so much. But you tell other people yes. I know so many people that jump and skip for other people but run slow for themselves. And I done been that type of person, right? Like if you know you need rest, if you know you need to journal, if you know you need to vent, man, hold space for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Tell yourself, you know, like listen to yourself. Journaling help you out a lot. It help you build a bond with yourself. You get what I'm saying? Because what's meant to be gonna be, friend. You get what I'm saying? Like, let me tell you something, boo. Like, anyways, basically what I was telling you, like back in the day, connection used to be different. You know what I'm saying? Even though I was lunching back in the past, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't really the bonds the bond era, I really used to have fun back in the day. I think I forgot how to live life, friend. I don't think I really just I have my season where I know how to enjoy life, but I really feel like these past couple years I don't forget how to live life. I done forgot how to date just to be dating. Just having little friends and shit like that, like I did back in the past. I used to have friends. I used to, have my little Jones. I used to do my little thug dizzle. Life used to be fruitful. It wasn't so serious. You know what I'm saying? Now I was lunching when I didn't, I was ignoring my boyfriend at the time, but he was lunching with all that motherfucking nagging and shit. Cause I used to attract dudes that used to be bitching to me and shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Shit, like we would trade in places. They was the feminine, I was the damn masculine. Cause I ain't like all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. The reason why I didn't like him nagging, cause I was doing some shit I ain't had no business. That's what I was doing. I was at school. I had plenty of hoes at the time. I'm just like, man, damn, this is my prime. Woo, the niggas outside. The niggas is outside. Bitch, I used to love it. I used to be like, woo, child. Different, was it so I got hoes in different area codes. So, bitch, I used to, baby, please. Oh, girl, please. Friend, I wasn't fucking up, but that don't mean shit. That don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I was in my ego, friend. I wasn't shit. I'm telling you, friend, I wasn't shit. I ain't gonna tell y'all too much. Cause I was lunching, you know what I'm saying? Just some shit, just, ain't to be relieved. But let me tell you like this, boo. I wasn't shit though. And my thing is, that's why I don't know why my ego gets so bruised and so hurt when I got done shitty. You know what I'm saying? When I made a player, you know what I'm saying? Or when I meet players and shit, when I done did motherfucker, I know it's some people that like the kid. You know what I'm saying? Even if I tell them that don't catch no feeling for me, I was one of them type that I don't care feeling for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, they knew I was uncommittal. And it's so crazy because me and people will love you, like you better when you uncommittal. I'm sitting up here just I was watching a live video, right? I was watching somebody I knew, right? And it's so crazy. The more detached and cold this motherfucker will be, the more thirsty a motherfucker will be on the live. I'm just like, that's crazy how backwards we are. People like people that don't give a fuck about them. Now that I don't give a fuck, now I don't be caring. I don't even be trying. Like the reason why I ignore dudes or why I come out so nonchalant is because of my old soul. I already know what they about. You get what I'm saying? And it's not because I'm trying to judge them or I think I'm more than anybody else. No. It's just like I don't be interested. You know what I'm saying? Because I already know what's going on. And then especially like nowadays, I don't be quick to talk to nobody because for one, I know I don't like them. And ain't no sense of me going through karma dealing with somebody I don't like. Like I don't want to date nobody I don't like. I don't want to settle in life. I'm gonna be honest with you, friend. Like settling days old. I want a nigga that I want. I want a dude that I want. I ain't gonna lie. I want me something sexy too. And some godly. And some that's for me. Like a dude that can handle me. Up my speed. And it's very rare. Because a lot of people cannot handle me. Because one, I have a lot of personalities all in one body. Some days I don't, and then especially if you got a man that need validation all the time. You know what I'm saying? Because I told you I would kind of masculine a little bit, as in like I'm always focusing on other shit. I was money focused all the time, and not because I idolize money, it's because I love stability. You know, Capricorn. Shit, I know it sounds cringy as hell, but I'm a Capricorn friend. I'm a true Capricorn for real. All I care about is my stability and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And when motherfuckers know that, they'll try to, I done had motherfuckers be trying to, do me dirty and shit like that, trying to hurt my feelings because they think I'm hurting their feelings out of spite. But the whole time I'm just career focused. You get what I'm saying? And I done dealt with it, you know what I'm saying? Lovers, they try to, do me in and shit, try to do an ego war with me and shit, trying to do shit out of spite. And I just don't be really having time for that. That's why I'm very picky about who I deal with this time. You know what I'm saying? I'm really just not too big on dating and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I date, I date. You know what I'm saying? But I'm very picky about what the hell I want. I always have been because of what I bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't about just no coochie and looks with me. It's about partnership, companion, being like, like true shit, real shit, truth. You know what I'm saying? I done been that type person. I could be a little too truthful sometimes. To the point it made me like a damn fool too. You know what I'm saying? Being truthful to a motherfucker that ain't being truthful to you. That shit fuck with you a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Cause you're like, damn, like, what you got going with the whole time? Anybody tell you to be that goddamn truth? You chose to be that way. You see what I'm saying, friend? Like, and don't be mad about you doing your part. Just don't get mad when other people don't do their part. I mean, I think take people not doing their part as an answer of them not probably being the one for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, friend, I used to really deal enjoy life. I used to go out. I used to have fun. I always kind of been in between. I told you, I always been one to eat, one or another. Two series or two, not series at all. And I'm trying to get to that point where I'm getting to the middle. I know all this jibber jab I was just talking about really ain't shit, cause it ain't got shit to do with what I'm talking about. But basically, I was just telling you like how I was dealing with repeated cycles. You know what I'm saying? I don't just try to keep telling you I was a player, but I try to tell you how I got my life the way it was. You know what I'm saying? Like how I got in certain predicaments, how I kept on dealing with players because I had commitment issues. I was scared of commitment due to my grudge, the grudge I held towards men due to my own father wound. You know what I'm saying? I still to this day be trying to let go of the wound to my daddy. My mom be telling me about shit my daddy be had to say. I be like, man, fuck dude. I don't tell her that. But basically in so many words that I be saying, you know what I'm saying? Because, like you can't get mad at what somebody else choose to do with their life. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna be real with you, friend. I really have a good mama. You know what I'm saying? My mama wasn't always empathetic, you know what I'm saying? But one thing I can say, friend, just by looking at my life and looking at not even trying to judge other people's life or nothing, man, it's a blessing to have a mama. My mama carried her love language was different though. My mama was in masculine energy, that's all she cared about was stability, keeping a roof over her head. And I was kind of going out my mama footsteps to the point I was becoming the adult that I was when I was, the adult that I had when I was a child. Not trying to say it like this, but the adult that was too busy for the child. You know what I'm saying? To the point, because sometimes you can be that lonely child because your parent work a lot. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you putting food over on a table and stuff like that, but but we miss that love. We ain't getting that time. You know what I'm saying? And I was a needy kid because I didn't have that. I didn't know what love was. I didn't get love poured into me. And I'm a female. You know what I'm saying? I'm a girl. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't have no parent, like just pouring love into me, which my mama didn't know how to do that either because she didn't have that. You gotta think about it. So it's the generational curse shit. You know what I'm saying? Which don't mean make no excuse. You know what I'm saying? Like I try to tell now, she done got better with it now. But it's like now that my mama getting better with it, I'm not really open for it. And I be had to tell myself, friend, look, hey, check this out. You don't become the adult. That's too serious adult to the point. Like, like I be so busy focusing on work. My mama come up in here trying to talk with them. And I be like, well, I'm focusing on something. I barely have time. I be like, what's up, mom? You know what I'm saying? Be all serious and stuff all the time. Don't really have time to enjoy my life. I'm always worried about stability. I'm always worried, which I got the right to, care about stability because I still got a future ahead of me. But it's just like, friend, when I'm going to really take the time out and to just give myself a pat on the back and say, friend, enjoy your motherfucking life. Let life unfold for you. You don't gotta work so hard for shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, prayer works too, friend. Praying. Communication rule the nation. Just a conversation with the divine help your life so much, friend. To the point you don't even got to do some of the stuff that we be doing. We ain't even got to go through all the trouble we be going through, right? But anyways, back to what I was saying about me being a girl shit and needing that love poured into me. I didn't know how bad it really was, as in like it kind of had me kind of desperate for friends, like desperate for love, desperate for friends, like, oh no, okay, desperate trying to get love from friends, love from my family. First it was family, you know what I'm saying? Then it was friends. I said family closed the door on you. And then my thing is when you say family and people listen to you or whatever, they tell me, oh, you weren't alone. Because when you say family, I guess people want to get mad because other people looking at your family like, damn, they want there. But my thing is, everybody going through different shit. My thing is, I'm not finna be open and be one, like, open my heart space and be open to you. You got a mean ass spirit to you. You're not finna shoot me down. That's why I was dealing with people that was too mean. Everybody was mean and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then when I turned mean, everybody want to look at me like I was the mean one. But I was being around a whole lot of mean ass people that didn't really give a fuck about what kids had to say. You stay in a child place. Fuck what kids got to think. Friend, I won't ever tell my child it. Ever. Cause kids fucking feelings matter. Do you get what I'm saying? That's how we grow up and being a fucking fucked up adult. Do you get what I'm saying, friend? I won't ever tell my children stay in a child place unless they getting grown for being and they repeating shit. You get what I'm saying? You don't tell a motherfucking child to stay in a child place, bitch. Do you get what I'm saying? You overgrown motherfuckers. Y'all don't even listen to what a motherfucker got to say. And then soon a motherfucker put a bullet up in their motherfucking head or something happened to them. Now you wanna point fingers at other motherfuckers. No, when they were crying out to you and you didn't hear it. I'm sorry, friend. I got triggered a little bit. Because I can't stand when people say that shit. That shit triggering me. Or when you tell people you tired, you going through something early. Because people, my life might sound pitiful to you, but my life was hard. Do you get what I'm saying? And yes, I mean my feelings about it because I'm my life path is me, me getting out of my feelings. My life path is an emotional life path. You get what I'm saying? I'm an empath, friend. I feel shit. I feel energies. I can feel emotions. Do you get what I'm saying? So mine was very intense. I never knew how to process my emotions due to all the shit I grew up with. Not trying to point fingers at other motherfuckers. I take accountability on my part too. Right? But hear me out, friend. But one thing you won't ever hear me say is tell my child to stay in child place when they tell me they mad or when something wrong with them or they hungry. I'm not finna get mad at you because you say you hungry. I'm not finna get mad at you because you say you expressing yourself. Your feelings fucking matter. Kids' feelings matter. And I really pay attention to what kids got to say now since I done got older because I done once been them. I done once feel like I've been ignored in a motherfucker. To the point that it will have you going outside looking for validation that don't shouldn't even be there. Validation start off in your fucking household first, right? You see what I'm saying? But some of us didn't have that because our parents had different love languages. And don't beat your parents up. Now, some of them, they jealous of you, they be mean to you. That's a different story. But if you got some that's trying, because one thing I cannot take away from my mama love her kids. That's for sure, for sure. She would break her neck for her kids, even if her kids don't break their neck for her. Now, sometimes we can be in our egos. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes we can feel like we can be entitled. But like I tell my mama all the time, you don't owe nobody nothing, just like you don't owe your kids nothing. We grown. Me growing up, seeing little certain shit really kind of hurt my feelings and kind of made me hard, right? And that's another story. When I can say it in this story, right? Because I told you, I want my life either a motherfucker take their life too serious. I really never gave myself chances to live life. I either took it too serious or didn't take it at all, right? So I grew up and I seen my mama being a good-hearted person. My mama very giving. She's a good-hearted person. You know what I'm saying? That's why I didn't understand why people treat her the way they do. I never understood that, and I kind of wanted revenge. I used to have this saying, my mama forgive, but I don't. I used to hold grudges. And I'm going to tell you something. Marlon told me this. It's so crazy. Shout out to Marlon. Rest in peace to my bestie. He told me, he said, you think, I'm going to resurface those podcasts. Because I end up redoing my channel. Because I had my moments. Some of my spirit told me to redo it and make it spiritual, more spiritual this time. Stop being scared to speak on the shit you really want to speak on. You know what I'm saying? Just because this world don't understand, they ain't got a goddamn thing to do with you put it out there. You never know who listening. You get what I'm saying? It's so crazy, friend, because I never know who watching me or who listening to me until people tell me. They like, friend, I ain't gonna, they be like, I got that off you. You know what I'm saying? I love people to give you your flowers. You get what I'm saying? Instead of them trying to take your work and then and not trying to give you your flowers. I'm always give props when do. Even if I don't fuck with you, if I learn something from you, I'm gonna say it. You get what I'm saying? But I ain't have that in my life. I had motherfuckers always try to jock my style and steal shit from the kid and learn shit from the kid, but don't never want to get a kid no damn no flowers. Not everybody, but some folks, a lot of folks, especially in friends and lovers and shit like that, especially friends. Like yeah, I just had a lot of bad trouble with friends. I ain't gonna lie. I had like I was telling some, I was like I was telling my little friends or whatever. I was just telling them like I learned a lot of lessons and connections, so I know they're gonna be my life path. They're gonna be my purpose, talking about connections. Because I done learned a lot about connections. I learned a lot about friends. I done learned a lot about females, men. Oh my God. Lord Jesus. I done learned a lot about fucking friends. And how conniving females can be and how jealous hearted they are. How jealous hearted females will be. Man, you will have a female all out of their body. I be thinking, I don't be knowing if they be slick gay friend or they just be in their ego. I don't be knowing what, because man, some of the shit I be witnessing, some of the stuff that women be doing to me and I be witnessing with women don't be normal, friend. That don't be straight behavior. They don't be no straight behavior. I be just like, what's up with you? Like talking about a person for years, worrying about them all the time, in your feelings. Don't just know how to tell them you miss them. It's just like people so busy worrying about looking gay and being gay or whatever to the point they look like that anyway. By the way you acting, you giving somebody so much emotions. Like mine have sat there and seen people talk about me so long, friend, or throw shade at me so long. It just be like, bro, like you still mad? You and your feelings that bad, friend? Like you over here talking bad about somebody who ain't paying you no attention at all, friend. And that ain't even no facade. That's for real. Like I'm like it's so many people I don't care for and they be talking so bad about me. I'll be like, dang, friend. It ain't even that deep. You and your feelings about cause I cut you off or you and your feelings because you didn't like something I did or you didn't like that I didn't break down when you want me to break down. Most of they be mad about they be mad about you cutting them off. So they get to doing weird ass shit. They be talking about you all the time, trying to ruin your reputation. And I let people ruin my reputation. I don't stop it. I let them do what they do. I know they be talking about me. Because I know if I tell the truth about who you are, I let people see who you are on their own. Right? But I'm sorry. I know I'm all over the place. Let me go back to what part I was talking about. Well, Marlon was telling me, like, I told you about my mama's situation. She said, I know you think your little old protection, I know we think our little old protection work, but I'm going to tell you, like, I had to learn. He was, like, basically so many words that he was saying, 'cause I'm not good for word, right? But he was basically saying that our parents was here before we was. You get what I'm saying? They can take care of themselves. Our little old protection, we think it's some, but it's, but it ain't. But my mom, I feel like my mama didn't have that protection. I feel like my mama didn't have no man figure in her life that really protect her. You get what I'm saying? I feel like everybody in my mama's life was, not trying to put my mama out there, but it's my mama. And shit, I ain't trying to tell her life story, but I'm being real with you. You know what I'm saying? For me to be able to tell you something about me, I got to tell you the root of it. You get what I'm saying? Like, I ain't going to tell you too much about family. I ain't going to tell you too much about my mama. I ain't that type to go on, get online and tell all my family business. That's not my business. I'm only going to tell you my trauma and when I'm witnessing it. I don't like people that do that. I don't mean no shade, no tea, but I don't like even when I pay attention to people that do services. If you do videos and you talking about the people that you do services for, you automatically lost my vote. I don't like stuff like that. Online and shit, getting online, being unprofessional, talking about your customers and shit. I don't like shit like that. Everybody not fit to be business owners. I ain't trying to act like I am, but my thing is some shit's supposed to be discreet. You don't even supposed to talk about business and pleasure is different thing. Fun and pleasure and business is different. Friend, I don't like this shit though. Should nobody know how you coming when you got a business. Of course you be authentic. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but you separate it. What I do, my business side and my play side is different. I can fuck around all day, but that's why I would cut you out. I will fall out with you about my job, about work. I don't play. For one, I'm a Capricorn friend. Remember that. I know it's cringy as hell to keep saying, but I'm a Capricorn. I will fall out with your ass about work. That's why like when people kept on standing me up and shit about podcasts and shit. I stopped taking them serious. That saved me. Sometimes I don't take people serious because I'm very passionate about work. I'm very passionate about what I do for work. I'm very passionate about anything that I do and I love. So don't be lying to me. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, if you're gonna lie, I'm just not gonna deal with it. Like I'm not gonna book with you, or I'm not gonna take you serious no more because I see that we got different work ethics. I don't play by my work ethic, friend. Work, we can play all day about this real life shit, but work, oh, I don't play at all. You get what I'm saying? I'm very serious about work, right? And stability and shit. Which I told you, I know I can be too serious sometimes, but that right there, I think I'm gonna stay serious in. I don't know. Maybe I grew out of it, but as of now, like I don't play this shit. Like you come to play and you talking about building an empire. Oh, I'm not doing for you. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you supposed to invite some type of fun in it. Not trying to contradict myself, but I don't know. I don't know how to add fun, and I ain't got to that point yet, so I can't speak on it, right? But basically, friend, I just kept on seeing how people was really not appreciating my mama. They still don't to this day. They don't appreciate how nice she is. Like man, I wish like even though I was blessed with a mother like that, you know what I'm saying? Even though I was blessed with a mama like that, I still don't try to lean on my mama too much. You get what I'm saying? I ain't the type of person, mom, can you do this? Mom, can you do that? Mom, can you do this? Mom, can you do that? Like maybe cook or something. I don't try to lean on her too much to the point then I think it's kind of fuck with me a lot too. That's another wound of mine that I be scared to lean on my mama. And a lot of folks they lean on her good, you know what I'm saying? I be scared to lean on them because I be thinking like, now if I lean on them, God gonna take her away, you know what I'm saying? I be scared of it. And that's my own trauma due to and I feel like that's why I kinda I don't know, I feel like, oh, that's a trauma. That's a trauma. I be scared to lean on people. Because I feel like I'm too heavy or I get codependent on them and then life take them or whatever. Or I get used to them and life take them away. It'd be kind of hard for me to let them go. You get what I'm saying? And I noticed it. Like this is my own trauma. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I was kind of scared to let people get close to me. And then the people that did get close to me and I let them go, it kind of fucked me up a lot. You know what I'm saying? As in like that's why with my best friend, that shit fucked with me a lot because even though we want like even though like that's my best, like a lot of people ain't gonna look at you see my friendship and how we are, you probably ain't gonna understand it. But I'm a real definition of when I call you my friend, I mean it. You get what I'm saying? With me and my BFF or whatever, not trying to keep on talking about him, but he gonna come up because it's a lesson, right? With me, lessons I'm learning in life. You know what I'm saying? Not just trying to use his death as a lesson, but everything be a tool to something. You know what I'm saying? Everything happened for a reason in your life, even though it might was God calling him home or whatever, but I still had some spiritual awakenings around it, right? And some self-awareness and shit like that. That, like I kind of was codependent on him, you know what I'm saying, a little bit. And I think, that why God was kind of pulling me, like when I was working on myself or whatever. And I really feel like, like I told you, I really feel like God pulled me away for a reason, you know what I'm saying? Because I was on the edge, trying to see like, I was changing out a lot of my friends, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of my childhood friends, I'm not cool with no more. You get what I'm saying? As in like not no shade, no tea, but just like shit, motherfucker going a different route. You know what I'm saying? Like I crave more deeper shit than other folks do. And you know what I'm saying? I don't want to keep on getting breadcrumb. I don't want to keep on being that shadow friend. I don't want to be the friend that keep on getting put last and I'm the one you call first. You get what I'm saying? I don't like that feeling. That shit hurt. That made shit hurt my fucking feelings. Even though in the past I couldn't say it hurt my feelings because I was too niggified or whatever, like whatever you want to call it, too closed off and too gangster in quotations to say it how I fucking feel. Like that shit hurt my fucking feelings when I'm not getting celebrated, but I'm celebrating you. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have to keep on saying nothing about that. And then a lot of my connection, I had to keep saying something. And then sometimes when I did say something, I was getting shot down. And it can't say I wasn't saying. Sometimes I might didn't, but I'm gonna say something. And you gonna notice that I'm tired. People ain't slow, friend. You know what I'm saying? So at the moment where it happened, I kind of beat myself up a lot too because I told you we weren't talking. I wasn't talking to him at the moment. I was kind of, a little mad at him a little bit. Well, I had like, I ain't gonna say I'm mad because we already had talked it out a little bit. We had, when he popped up or whatever, we had talked. It, and I could tell he knew that it was something different because when I told him, I'm a firm believer Cause I'm done nagging. I'm done asking for stuff. I'm just gonna move out your way. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just not going to be there when you want me to be there. You get what I'm saying? And it's not no shade, no tea or being disrespectful to that. It's just like the connections in general. Not talking about my friend because he gone, but I'm just saying I had a lot of connections like this. Instead of me keep on nagging to you and all of that, you know what I'm saying? I'm okay with looking like the bitter Nancy or the lame friend or the one that, you know, like as in like, okay, you treat me like I'm black sheep, I'm gonna move out your way like one. I'm not the type to be jealous when you get other friends. I don't care about you having other friend. I just want you to be fair. Like if you gonna brag on them and they don't show up for you like that, brag on me too, friend. I show up for you all the time, and I'm not even the type of person that like to count favors, but I bring it up. The only reason why I ever bring anything up is for you to understand where I'm coming from. I'm the one that gonna be there for you. I ain't gotta tell you every time I was there for you, but I'm the one gonna be there for you. Because I need people to be there for me sometimes too. I don't care how strong I am. I shouldn't every friend ain't gonna be good to tell you when they have a problem. Sometimes they need friends that gonna feel them out. They gonna understand their silence. I know you ain't a mind reader, but learn your friends. Because I'm gonna learn you. And if I don't, help me out. Learn people that you got a connection. You got some people that learn you and manipulate you. Because I done had that in connections too. I done dealt with motherfuckers that would learn you and play with you. I done had that. And that would kind of got me with resentment towards damn, my microphone died, friend. I don't even know what time it died and when it died. I kind of hold resentment towards a mug. Like I told you, you gotta be careful too. We want people to study you because you got some people who study you just to manipulate you. Now I done dealt with that too in life, and I kind of still hold a resentment and a grudge at somebody because of this. You know what I'm saying? It's somebody that I really cared about. You know, but I'm trying to accept them. I'm trying to accept this person for who they are and move on in my life instead of me hating them. You know what I'm saying? Resenting them so bad. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of resentment in my heart. I ain't gonna lie. There's a lot of resentment in my heart. I've been going in my heart for a while towards certain people because of how they made me feel. And then I feel like they didn't give a fuck. But a lot of times I didn't speak about how I feel. But this person here, I spoke up how I felt a lot. And this person really was very malicious and very, manipulative, you know what I'm saying? And it kind of fucked with me a little bit because the type of connection we had, type of bond we had, it was supposed to be built off truth. Where the fuck all the lies come from? You don't got to tell a lot of lies to keep a person or keep somebody around in your life. You tell them the truth if they can handle it or not, you know what I'm saying? But I really just want to let this shit go. Accept this person for who they are and move on with my life because I just don't, because it ain't like I want to repeat back. It ain't like I want to connect back with that person. It ain't like I want no dealings with them because I don't, because I still got a lot of resentment. And it ain't even just the resentment that make me don't want to repeat the cycle. It's just the person. Like, we on two different pages, bro, man. And, like we or sis or whatever you want to call it, right? We on two different pages. We on two different pages. You got to numerize and not get mad at people just because they don't speak the same lingo as you. Just my thing is I just rather you would have been honest with the kid. But a lot of folks out here ain't going to be honest with you. It's up to you to be honest with you. We want other people to tell us the truth all the time. We can tell ourselves the truth. I seen all the red flags. You know what I'm saying? I seen everything a long time ago. But I'm thinking like, me with people, I didn't care about your red flags. I was so loyal to the point that I was being a fool, man. I was being a fool for loyalty. Because you could be so loyal and you ride so hard for people and they don't ride for you like that. And I just feel like that's naturally us though. Like naturally when you got that hard, your type of hard, you just gotta be careful who you be that for. Because you don't be that for people that don't be there for you. Even if they say they do. You know what I'm saying? I really never felt like people rocked it hard for me like I rocked it for them. And I know I tell y'all that a lot or whatever, I'm just being real with you, right? That's what kind of made me kind of cold and detached. And also seeing people, mistreat somebody with a good heart and this always giving, always helping them, always one call away, which is my mom, and how they were treating her. I didn't like that shit, friend. I'm one call away for everybody. That's a real definition. You might ain't gonna like what she says. She very blunt. You get what I'm saying? And I got that from, I got that got passed down to me by being super blunt, being very, serious, like being, like speaking my truth. And sometimes it can be too blunt. And sometimes I see that, when I be telling them, like sometimes, like, hey, you a little too sharp, you know what I'm saying? We be saying a little too much, you know what I'm saying? People got feelings. You can't say certain stuff and not give crack. Just because your feelings ain't easy to hurt, don't mean other folks' feelings ain't easy to hurt. You get what I'm saying? And and I'm learning it. I'm living and I'm learning. You know? And I'm living and I'm learning that one thing my mother had true. Right, that's my mama connection. You know what I'm saying? I can't get mad at people that do my mama dirty or, you know, don't take care of her hard or don't you know, reciprocate the same energy of her. But I ain't gonna lie, friend. If it weren't for God, like I feel like God been on my path my whole entire life. I always, you know, feel like my life was like I used to always. I can feel it. When I look back at it, I feel like my life was always kind of constructed a little bit. You know, God knew what I was doing, friend. He knew my motives behind everything. He knew that I didn't mean no harm, but I still had to get my tail whooped in life because of my ego. You know what I'm saying? Like my mama, this her life, this her consequence. She see the red flag just like you do. You know what I'm saying? Some people just got a good heart. Some people might love being who they are. They might love being a giver. And you know, and it's just like when you see somebody you care about so much getting mishandled, man, it kind of fuck you up. I ain't gonna lie, that shit hurt my feelings. I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting teary-eyed and it hurt my feelings seeing people don't appreciate my mama. It hurt my feelings a lot. To the point I used to want to do dumb shit. I grew up angry. To the point I'm glad I used to be scared of guns because I was being trigger happy, friend. I would see how them folk playing with my mama, doing my mama like that, would have shot the shit out of them folks. Do you get what I'm saying? Like I still to this day, like I dread going to the gun range because I be scared to get trigger happy, friend. Because people don't got good hearts out here. Do you get what I'm saying? I have to realize and accept that. Get out your goddamn feelings. You don't got to deal with them. But you don't let people trick you out your spot just because they ain't the same like you are. They don't got the same heart you have. And I met people that lied like they had good hearts like a motherfucker do. But it's up to you to see that. Because a man gonna tell you anything just to get in your drawers. Look at me. I used to be manipulative than a motherfucker. How you used to be manipulative than a motherfucker? I was blunt though. I always had charm. But I really didn't use my charm like I could have. I use my charm more now. You know what I'm saying? But it be for a genuine reason. I just be flirting. You know what I'm saying? I just have fun. It's just my lighthearted energy. You know what I'm saying? But they don't be to manipulate. But I see what charm do to motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? But I could have been out here really manipulating motherfuckers. But I told you I was a manipulating fool. Now I got charm like a motherfucker. I know how you can lie. Or in words, motherfucker, you have a motherfucker wrapped around your finger. You know what I'm saying? But, like, I'm not thinking about that moment at the moment. Maybe I learned that shit now after I done got it, you know, done to me in life. You know what I'm saying? But anybody can say they care for him. You gotta look at the actions of what they got going on, what they giving you, what they showing you. You can't get mad when you believe a lie and you see all the shit going on. You ain't really get mad. If you gonna be mad at yourself, friend, be mad at yourself and also forgive yourself. You gonna be mad at anybody, be mad at yourself, but also forgive yourself. Cause you gonna fuck up sometimes. And that's why I want to realize that I'm going to fuck up sometime, friend. And I'm going to learn this shit regardless, right after that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to stumble sometime. But I'm going to get up right after that. And it's more easy said and done, I know. And I'm just so tired of beating myself up over shit that's out of my control. Yeah, people out here that's malicious. That don't mean I got to deal with them. And if I did have bad experiences with them, learn from that shit. I want to be able to laugh at shit and move on with my life, friend. Yeah, that shit hurt. But once you face that shit, it don't hurt as bad as it don't hurt as bad as you thought it would. You see what I'm saying? As in, like, when you face that shit, it don't be as deep as you thought it was. Sometimes it be deep, yeah, but it be always a lesson learned. Pain here to change shit, friend. Pain is here to teach you something. Man, and then what Steve Harvey said, man, did he say pain changes things? And he also said prayer works. Prayer changes things. One thing, I'm going to tell you, I told you, Steve Harvey really motivated me to doing this. For one, he have his morning show. Steve Harvey got so much shit going on. And he a Capricorn. One thing about Capricorn, we love when we can multitask. We don't like just doing one thing at a time. And I ain't gonna lie, when I'm focusing on my other stuff, I got going on my other projects, I don't really be focusing on my podcast like that. But I'm very passionate about my podcast. I'm very passionate about life. But I kind of got stuck, friend. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of lost my way for a minute. I ain't gonna lie, friend. But I'm gonna be honest with you, friend. I might lost my way a few times, and I might lose my way again in life. But I'm gonna tell you something. What the fun part about it is, friend, is I learn every time, and the lessons in it. I used to meet people like a motherfucker. I was not like scared to meet people. I used to be passionate about meeting people. Now I be kind of on my tippy toe, friend. I don't understand why when I got the gift of discernment. My discernment is heightened to the fullest now. It's way stronger than what it was in the beginning. Cause that's what Pine do. Pine teaches you. It's here to teach you. Like, I know I'm gonna have to make different parts of this, friend. I just want to get up and talk with them. And friend, I just want you to know that, man, we gonna lose our way sometimes. Life gonna be ugly as hell sometimes. We're gonna have our dark moments sometimes. Like, I ain't gonna lie right now. Like, I end up meeting another friend through my other friend, through Marlon or whatever, right? Which we've been new of each other or whatever. We've been new each other. But, my memory ain't as good as how a lot of folks are, you know what I'm saying, due to me be having a lot going on, you know what I'm saying? But it's so many, like anyways, me and Lil Kiki, we been chilling, whatever. We been really vibing, and she been helping me get through a dark space in my life. Like, she really, like, shout out to my friend. Shout out to my girl, man. Shout out to you, Kiki. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really helped me get through through the weight. I mean, the balloon release of Marlon. To just his death in general. You know what I'm saying? Like, people didn't understand. Like, man, I was in a sunken place, friend. I was in a sunken place in the midst of it. All that shit happening. I was already in a sunken place, and it put me deeper in a sunken place. Because I was going through a transformation in my life. I was in my cocoon. You know, I was transforming from the caterpillar to the butterfly. You know what I'm saying? I really be having a lot of shit going on. That's why when a lot of people be telling me, oh, where you at right now? Man, I ain't changing my motherfucking life, and I ain't got a point to prove, friend. Of course I'm gonna look weird to you motherfuckers. I'm doing different shit. And I keep people out of my business with it. You know what I'm saying? People don't know nothing about healing. I protect that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I would cut people off about my hermit mode. Hermit mode is important to me. If you don't like it, I go 6 to 7, 3 to 6 months. Then friend, I ain't doing for you. I go hermit. If I need me, friend, I'm gonna ghost. Cause I need to get me together. Oh, you got me there, you got us there. Like, if I get to the point in space where I feel like God can show me I can trust people and they can help me get out of it, because I'm so used to facing shit on my own, facing stuff on my own. Until then, friend, I ain't gonna be too quick to, just stick around when I'm going through something. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I can say, man, Slim really helped the kid out, man. And I really appreciate you, for real, just for being that light in my life at that moment when I really needed somebody. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I done had the divine to place people on my path that really help me get out some dark places, because they don't know what you're going through in life. And we don't know what they going through in life, because a lot of us, we don't be honest. We don't be honest about what we going through in life. Imagine we were honest about this shit. I ain't gonna lie, friend, I'm in a dark space in my life. So imagine, if I am going through, right, you know what I'm saying? Like, and in this world nowadays, you can't even keep it real with certain people, because people be ready to use your shit, what you being real with them, and throw it in your face. Even though when you live in your truth, they can't really throw it in your face because you living in your truth. But I know this season in life now is this what we got journals for. This why we need to build that bond with ourselves for, because if you don't, you going to always look for outside validation or somebody to lean on. Or you're going to be codependent on other people. And that's what my problem. Like, I was never meant to be codependent on friendships or connections. And that's when I feel like when God really showed me who they really are, when I get too codependent. Even though I don't try to, you know what I'm saying? But you get so used to certain people, you start, leaning on them. And then, boom, that's when they get moved out of my life, off my path, because I done leaned on them too much, or they done got tested. I don't know. I could just tell when a shift change inside of people. I don't know. They talking about you different, or maybe they looking at you different, or what. But I don't know, friend. But I done learned a lot of lessons in life. But I ain't gonna lie, I miss living life. I miss really living life. Living and learning, not really caring about Like what tomorrow might bring. Worrying about yesterday problems. I used to focus on my problems sometimes, but I really worrying about the solution more than anything. I found the fault, now it's time to find the solution. Now I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I'm too impulsive on finding the solution too. Because if you can't find the solution today, don't worry about it. It'll come. And that was Keith said. She said, that's why I love tomorrow. Fuck you talking about, because tomorrow might be a new day. I've been wanting to be friends with people like that for so long, the ones who help you, like, especially when you used to being the one that to be the uplifter all the time. You want other friends in your life that can kind of see where you at in your life spiritually, because you got some people got a spiritual eye. They see where you at in your life and they tell you, well, friend, this right here, what I see what's going on with you. I see you in this certain loop and that you need to break away from and right? You know what I'm saying? And or friend, I ain't gonna lie, I see you going in that path again. You might want to reroute or whatever. You know what I'm saying? There are people that keep it real with you, but they also are abundant minded. You get what I'm saying? Where they got a certain solution, or they ain't gonna be the trauma friend. They can help you get out of certain shit, but they ain't gonna keep on being there with you too much. You know what I'm saying? Hey, well, okay, we don't keep on going down this path too much because it's heavy. And I'm trying to save myself too. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I'm trying to keep myself out the rut too. I can help you from off that cliff, but you ain't gonna pull me down that motherfucker too. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I try not to be too heavy. That's why I'm finna get into my journaling. That's why I'm finna really, like, get back into facing the shit that I need to face. Because that's what she even told me. She was like, friend, she said, I'm going to tell you what I think you need to do. Not trying to tell our conversation a little kiki, but, just helping my folks out, right? She said, friend, you need to go back to you need to look in the mirror and go back to childhood. Because whatever it is, whatever you need to go do, you need to go break whatever that is. And I already know what it is, friend. Well, I don't know what it is, but I can sleep. When she said that, I already knew how accurate it was. Because I can feel it. I just don't know exactly where it's at. But that's up to me to find. You know what I'm saying? Or I can ask the divine to show it to me. You see what I'm saying, friend? Look, boo. Life is here to enjoy and learn your lessons and do whatever you do. But I feel like it's easy to give and take. You meant to have fun in this motherfucker too, not just live it. Not just here to learn lessons all the time. We meant to live our life. You know what I'm saying? Well, all I know is survival mode. I also know how to have fun too. And that's why lately I've been talking about these past couple years, all I've been talking about is all this dark, heavy shit. But, like, friend, I'm just trying to get out that era. You know what I'm saying? I still help, people if I can, you know what I'm saying, talk about it if I need to. But it just being the main focus, being the main niche, no. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to show you what happiness be like and what happened when you keep going. I want to be proof to show you that good people out here still exist. I want to be the proof that show you that, man, one bad day don't mean you have a bad life. I want to be the proof to show you that every time, just because you fall down don't mean you don't get back up. I want to be proof that I want to be the proof of why you keep going today, friend. I want to be the proof where I'm motivating the people around me and they motivating me. I want to be the proof to myself that hard times then they make me give up. I'm a soldier. I'm tired of just being in my feelings. I can't help in my feelings. My feelings is valid. I am an emotional person. I'm a sensitive person to a certain extent, but I'm also cold. I'm both. I can be cold as ice and I also can be soft as a pillow. You get what I'm saying? I'm both. Ugh. I just want to accept that I'm both. And not just be one or the other. Friend, I'm trying to learn how to be both. I'm trying to relearn how to live this life shit in a different way than I was in the first time. I was so hard. I was so guarded. I was so egotistical. I was so naive. I was so gullible. I had moments where I was super bubbly. I like being bubbly. I like being nice. I be walking around being kind and being friendly in quotation. It's because this shit make me feel good. It ain't because I want to see from people. It ain't because I'm desperate for people. Maybe in the past. But I really was trying to do this because my heart always craved it. My heart always craved, like people. Like crave to help people. Be there for people. Do nice shit for people. Not being used, though. I be letting the past situation and people being so malicious in this world, really dictate my life a little too much because I got prayer, friend. Like, I tell you, my divine don't play about the kid. I stamped it. Like, I never knew that God didn't play about me until I really paid attention to when he tell me to move forward with my life and how he be whooping the crap out of people, mind. If they do the kid wrong, you know what I'm saying? Not saying like I'm just perfect now. But the people that talk about the kid, people that do the kid dirty, mine that same dude whoop the crap out of people's life. And I don't got to wish nothing on them or nothing. I be still holding a grudge at them if anything. I be too busy focusing on my own pain in order to me, I can't really just speak. I ain't finna do no spell work or do no wishing no ill on motherfuckers because my father didn't raise me like that. I got a strict parent. And when I say raise me, I'm talking about as in God. I always been, my path always been strict. How you treat people is their karma. How you react is yours. You get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like life knew that though. I don't know why, but I really feel like on the spiritual term, life knew that I couldn't do some of the shit other people do. And that's why I was going through hardships and getting tested and stuff like that. But I gotta realize this chapter that I don't really gotta do as much as I used to do. Getting all out of character like I used to. My prayer works, friend. All you gotta do is just pray over your life, man. Pray when you want to be vulnerable. Pray for coverage. Pray for protection. You know what I'm saying? Ask God to keep people away from you. Like I used to always say, if it's for me, allow it to happen. If it's not, don't allow it to happen. You know what I'm saying? That prayer right there kept me. When I prayed that term, I ain't get that people long either. Or I ain't get that damn approval when I prayed it. Or when I say if it's for me, allow it to happen, all that. Or say if it's something else. And like I just try to be real with myself, and I try to keep myself from battles that I don't even got a battle with. You know what I'm saying, friends? Sometimes our ego be so big to the point that we not even noticing that we keeping ourselves trapped. You see what I'm saying? By trying to keep on going toe to toe with people. For one, I love different. Like, I love you even if you can't stand me. I can't, like, I'm gonna tell you, friend, like, deep down, you know how some people, like, I can't stand people. Deep down, I really love people. I'm not gonna lie, like, deep down, I love human beings. I'm very passionate about people because of who they are and how smart they is. I look at them like art pieces. To be honest, I'm not gonna lie. People got a lot. It's a lot you can learn about a person. So much you can learn about people. People are so deep. A human being is so deep. That's why it's good to change. And that's why I told you the best thing that ever happened to my life is growing, aging. A lot of people don't allow themselves to age, but you know how you gonna know more? As in, like, when you don't allow yourself to age, as in you keeping yourself at that 15-year-old mentality, how you gonna know what about yourself? Like, wisdom, life bring you wisdom. Life bring you experiences that you gain wisdom off of. The more hardships I go through, the more knowledgeable I become. The more people I meet, the more smarter a motherfucker, become. And the more you learn. Reading people for fun, not even just for cards, just their energy. Like, I like people. Like, that's why when I like, I ain't never just really got close to people to do that because I always was kind of too much for people. So people can't really just handle me. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I kind of was to myself a lot because I'm a big spirit, friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the type of person, like, I really like to dig in people. I'm not gonna lie. I like to try to figure you out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I like to study people. That's why when I have children, I'm gonna be studying the shit out of my children. I'm gonna be studying the shit out of my man. It's not out of malicious reason. It's just who I am, friend. I have fun with shit like that. I'm trying to understand you. Getting to know you, not to manipulate you, but so I can really know how to show up for you. You see what I'm saying? And you teaching me something. I do this shit for a hobby. Reading people, loving all that. It's just like a lot of shit I closed out for a very long time. Due to life. I'm sick of this shit. Like, friend, I'm finna get big on that. I'm just really ready to let a lot of this shit go. I just want to enjoy my life. And I want to be me. And people can't handle it. I don't got to deal with them. I want people in my life that's here, that's meant to be here, and they can handle all of me. But I know I got to handle all of me first. That's why I feel like I took it too serious so much. I don't know. I cared about my lack a little too much. I focused on the flaws a little too much when everybody got flaws. And I'm not trying to project it on everybody, but everybody got their own shit going on. For real, for real. Like, what's so special about yours? Shit. It's just I dance in mine a little too much. Even though I dance in mine a little longer than other folks do, I'm learning valuable lessons from it. So I might look like I'm stuck and stagnant. But friend, it gonna pay the way for me. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be for a purpose. Sometimes I beat myself up a little bit because I feel like I be still stuck in a hamster wheel of pain. But friend, even when I be trying to get out of it, sometimes other shit will come up. You know what I'm saying? Other old pain and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Be spiritual warfare. And I be able to tell myself, the internal battle is the spiritual warfare too. Getting up every day fighting for my happiness is a spiritual warfare too. That's part of your purpose too. Part of the battle. Part of the journey. You know, I just want to enjoy the journey and not be so focused on learning so much or focusing on the pain of it. I want to enjoy this motherfucker. That's what I'm trying to learn how to do. Get out of survival mode and learn how to live life. Okay? So, friend, I just wanted to get some shit out of my chest. I'm sorry if it's all over the place. But, you know, shit, podcasts is just be flowing sometimes. So, I just want to talk about that. And I'm out. Love you, friends. I'm going to talk to you later. Be right back.
Don't play with it, don't be dishonest. Ay, still not